I did my work of art on my jump shot, and I think that my jump shot is a work of art because it shows how I shoot, and it also shows my level of coordination and athleticism. I'm not necessarily saying that my jump shot makes me look athletic or coordinated, but it does take a certain sort of skill to be able to shoot decently without looking like a klutz. In these two videos, you can see that I shoot with one arm and then the other arm supports the ball, but usually poor shooters, like in the next video, it's a video of my sister who isn't very experienced in basketball and she shoots with two hands, which is how most unexperienced players in basketball shoot. And her jump shot is using two hands and she doesn't really jump, which kind of shows that she isn't really she hasn't played much basketball. It also shows that she's not very coordinated, and it also shows that she hasn't spent much time throughout her life practicing her jump shot. And I wrote my essay on how a jump shot is like human nature and how human nature is learned, and also it's given to us through genetics. Like if our parents are generally nice people, we'll be nice people, or if they're bad people, we'll be bad people. And also the kind of the same thing. If they're coordinated and can shoot a basketball well, then the kids, their offspring, will usually be decent shooters. A passage from my essay says, every basketball player has a unique shot. Some basketball players shoot so beautifully it's considered an art form, and some players' shots are so appalling that they avoid shooting jump shots altogether. Players like Ray Allen or Stephen Curry are so highly praised on their jump shots that many Americans strive to be associated with them. Unfortunately, there are some who are born with a gift of coordination and can have a pretty jump shot, but there are some with a jump shot of Shaquille O'Neal or Charles Barkley who barely get the ball to land near the rim. These kind of shooters avoid shooting altogether. The idea on human nature from, not really sure how to pronounce his name, to Malik and Mencius contradict and complement how a jump shot is crafted because a jump shot is learned. A successful jump shot is based off the coordination of the person, and a jump shot is formed based off societal influences from current or past basketball stars. And throughout the essay, I kind of show each of the philosophers' ideas. Like Tzu kind of says that human nature is developed by doing what we think we like. Like if someone liked doing drugs, then they would probably do drugs for the rest of for most of their life. And the same is true for basketball. If you enjoy playing basketball, then you'll probably be better at basketball. And I also talk about John Locke's ideas, where he talks about how the human mind is like a blank slate. It has certain shape and structure, but no innate content until it is written on by experience. And I think the same thing is true for basketball as well. If you The more you play, the more mistakes you make, and the more you learn from the sport. And then I have another portion of the essay written about genetics and how genetics play a big role in your ability to play the sport well. There's some people that just aren't gifted when it comes to playing sports. They aren't athletic or coordinated at all, and that reflects. And you can see that when someone shoots a basketball. And Mencius kind of writes about that, and man's nature is good, and he says that human nature is inborn. Some people are good and some are evil. That not all humans are learned to be evil, they're just kind of born that way sometimes. And then lastly, my essay, I read about the tree of life and how, like, talks about the dad and the mom influencing their children through being nice or being aggressive and kind of violent, and how that shapes the children's life. And that's not necessarily how a jump shot can be made, but teachers can be nice about, like, someone who teaches you how to shoot can either be nice about it or mean about it, and that could affect how well you shoot later on. Yeah, and that's pretty much what my artwork is my jump shot and how it is different from person to person, and how it can be learned, and how it can be shaped throughout your life, just like human nature is.